Hi.
So I'll start with Cassie's question. She says, as per our previous discussion, do you have any suggestions for how she might use visuals for her interview with Tilly without using video footage? Do you think she should scroll through her Instagram or show different articles and TV programs she's being featured in instead?
Why doesn't she want to be? Just to
I
not
don't
want
think
to
she
be.
got a film or her on film. I think just an audio thing. I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
So that was all the questions they had.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a few away today, by the way. How's he doing it? Sorry, I'm really sick.
I have done my filming for news, which was on dementia and its link with physical activity, and I based it on this campaign that's happening at the moment, which was surfing to raise awareness for dementia. And I went down there, it was pretty good, and Tony Abbott and Mike Baird were there, which was pretty good. However, the professor that I spoke to was dressed in merch gear, and I don't know, I'm just a bit worried that when he's going to be on camera, it's going to look a bit sponsored by the campaign.
Yeah, so could you get away with blocking it out?
I don't know, he's full on in a hat and he's in the shirt.
Oh, it's a full on.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
So I mean, I'll have him for a bit, and then I'll probably have scenes, his voiceover, but that's a bit disappointing, and I'm not really sure what else to do.
Is what he's saying?
What he's saying is really important and really interesting, and
I
he's
think you should wear it.
yeah.
It's for the event as well. It sort of makes sense that if he's an ambassador at the event,
I mean, it's not it's a non-for-profit thing anyway, so that's a bonus.
Yeah.
But
If you show him only a little bit and then cut to a different clip and have his voiceover or something and focus more on that.
And I'm also struggling for voiceover scenes because I don't know what to do for dementia.
Yeah.
I got surfing scenes.
Old people.
I know.
Hands or something.
I was even going to get my grandpa to type on the laptop or something, and I was like, no.
Or read just old people doing stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Good old
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hi, Cassandra. My news story is pretty much done. It was just that I just went to Oz Harvest, sort of filmed, did the interview. There was a really good bit about, there were two old ladies there, and they were just talking about how it's such a great community thing as well, and how because they don't get paid, they don't get very much because they're retired. They were it was a really good way for them to sort of feed themselves, look after their family as well, and to eat things that they normally wouldn't. But in terms of tying it into a news angle, I'm tying it up with this study that had a bunch of families record their waste. I think that one came out late May as well. So for my feature video, that's sort of, it's going. I've interviewed the brand, and then I'm just trying to find my other interview for that. So that's going to come together tomorrow. Thanks.
Huh?
Do you want to report?
Oh, didn't I already do that?
The cats.
No, you didn't.
Oh no, sorry.
We're all doing
Sorry.
really well.
I'm a bit, I've got a cold. Yeah, I was in contact with you by email today, so I'm not sure if I need to give you any updates, but basically, thanks for the feedback, it was great, and I will be able to finish my news today, and then it's just about seeing what I can do about the feature with the Bruce Pascoe agriculture story. I'm going to take your advice and just write out the script and see if I can rework it, and then try and get an academic interview, and I'm just going to talk to Jim Barno today and see if they can recommend anyone to speak to who was working in sustainability or something as a backup plan. But yeah, I've got a bit of footage to cross over, like a little bit of Bruce in the garden with his seeds, and I suppose I can do a voiceover, and I've got footage of kangaroo bread and wheat and stuff. So there are things that I could replace with the kind of farm shots that I was wanting to get. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to put that together. And that's it.
Okay. For the nurse, I finally got her to sit down. And I've got that interview. The footage came up horribly, but I am working on fixing that. For the abortion one and sexual assault, a recent report came out that went into domestic violence and how most of the time the men will mess with their contraception. And then they'll end up
Oh, yeah, I see,
and
I
then
saw
have
that
to go through.
actually, yeah.
Yes, that'll really tie into the abortion thing and add another element to it. So I've got my hands on a statement. I haven't got like an audio or video piece though, so I'll have to try and figure out if I can sort of get an interview with that. Otherwise, I don't know, I'll throw in the statement somewhere at
You
some
can
point.
do a visual graphic.
Yeah, and have it come up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my progress.
Hi Cassandra, my feature is going well. I found that when I was talking to the psychologists, they had kind of the same perspective that the lawyer had. So I've changed and I'm now interviewing a police officer, which I'm meeting with at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And I think he's providing a completely different perspective, so it's kind of more balanced. And then for my news, that's going well. I've got the interview tomorrow morning, and then I just need to edit, and then I'm done.
Awesome. Wait, one thing. I was just wondering quickly, you said something about editing for voiceovers for my news. I was wondering if I could do, if I didn't do a voiceover and just did graphic text, and what you thought about that, because I have a cold and my voice is really shit for voiceover
For
recording.
my videos, I haven't got a voiceover. I've got text come up on
Text?
the screen. Yeah.
Oh, really?
So there's no voice.
No voice. No, not for my video.
Oh, video.
It's interesting.
Do like a
So
kind
it
of
adds
little
facts. Yeah.
voice. You know how like a lot of video stories have that now. Yeah.
Does all their videos are just text. They don't have any sort of
That's
narration.
interesting. What do you think of that? The like verse actual voiceover,
Yeah.
Is
And
that would
is
that
it
just be for
conflict?
news?
and would that be as sort of like?
You could probably only do that for news, right? Or do you
I've
do
got it
for
for
I
my
think you could do it for
feature.
both. I reckon even
Yeah.
more
As
As
feature.
long as you don't saturate it too much, I guess.
You'd have to be very short.
And you have just like music in the back.
Yeah, just music in the back.
Or
Or it
like-
switches to like an interview and then I've got like as well kind of context there as well. So like this such woman was raped at this age, blah blah blah. And then
Yeah, that might be more appropriate for that story.
yeah.
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 It cuts down time too.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.